Hi kiddos. Today I am going to be reading to you The Great Pig Escape by Eileen Cristolo. I thought this would be a good book to read because it talks about escaping, and during these times right now it'd be good if we could escape the house. And I also picked it because it's funny and it's a mystery. So here we go. This one is actually signed by the author also. The Great Pig Escape. Bert and Ethel lived on a small farm. They grew the best lettuce, peas, tomatoes, corn, and turnip for miles around. One day when they were out hoeing weeds, Bert said, "I've been thinking, we should raise a few pigs." "Sounds like trouble to me," said Ethel. "I'd rather stick with turnips." But Bert bought 6 little piglets anyway. "They look more like trouble than turnips," said Ethel. "But they are kind of cute." "They won't be cute for long," said Bert. 8 months from now, they'll be pork chops, so don't go falling in love with them." "Shh," said Ethel. "You shouldn't say things like that. You'll upset them." Over the next few months, the piglets grew into pigs. They spent their days grubbing, rooting, snuffling, and wallowing. And they grew fatter every week. One day, when the pigs were slurping up their slop, Bert said to Ethel, "I think these pigs are big enough to sell at the market tomorrow." "Shh," said Ethel. "They'll hear you." Sure enough, the pigs stopped slurping. "Oink," said one. "Oink," squealed another. That night, there was a lot of oinking in the pig pen. "What's gotten into those pigs?" grumbled Bert. "Sounds like they're planning something," said Ethel. "Don't be ridiculous," said Bert. The next morning, the pigs ran this way and that way. They oinked and they squealed and they shrieked. Bert and Ethel had to ask the neighbors to help them load the pigs into the back of the truck. "Where'd you put that bolt that locks the tailgate?" panted Ethel. "It's on the ground," puffed Bert. "I don't see it," said Ethel. Look who has it. No one could find the bolt. They had to tie the tailgates together with rope. Then Bert and Ethel got into the truck, rolled up the windows, and turned on the radio so they couldn't hear the oinking and squealing and shrieking. They also couldn't hear the pigs chewing on the rope. As they bumped and rattled down the road toward town, the rope snapped. The tailgates flapped open, but Bert and Ethel didn't notice. At the edge of town, Bert and Ethel stopped for gas at Thelma's garage. The radio was still rocking and rolling and wailing, and the pigs were still oinking and squealing. No one noticed when 2 pigs scrambled from the back of the truck and scooted under a nearby fence. Bert and Ethel made another quick stop at the food co-op for soda and sandwiches. On the other side of town, Bert and Ethel had to stop at a train crossing while a long, long freight train clattered by. "It's going to take all day to get these pigs to the market," grumbled Bert. "Maybe you should check on them," said Ethel. "No need," said Bert. "I'm sure they're fine." Uh-oh, they don't look too fine, do they? When they finally arrived at the auction yard, Bert got out of the truck and went to check on the pigs. "They're gone!" he cried. "What?" said Ethel. "The pigs!" shouted Bert. "They got away!" He jumped back into the truck and they hightailed it back down the road to look for the pigs. At the railroad crossing, Bert and Ethel saw two hitchhikers. "Have you seen any pigs around here?" called Ethel. The two hitchhikers grunted and shook their heads from side to side. Check out those hitchhikers. Bert and Ethel tore into town and parked the truck. No one at the food co-op or at Rose's second-hand clothes had seen any of the pigs. "But I'd like to find the person who took the clothes off my sidewalk display," said Rose. Bert and Ethel searched up and down Main Street. They asked everyone they saw, "Have you seen our pigs?" Ethel stopped at Thelma's garage. "I haven't seen any pigs," Thelma said, "but someone just stole the wash off my line, including my favorite dress with the purple flowers." Bert met the farmer from over by the railroad crossing. "I haven't seen any pigs," said the farmer, "but I'm looking for the scoundrel who took the clothes off of my scarecrows." Pretty soon, people all over town were helping to look for the missing hats, pants, dresses, shirts, and pigs. Ethel searched down by the bus station. "You don't usually see pigs around here," said the bus driver, "but I'll keep an eye out for 'em." As he was talking to Ethel, several passengers slipped onto the bus without tickets. Interesting. No one could find the hats, pants, dresses, shirts, or pigs. "How can 6 pigs just disappear?" groaned Bert. "I told you they were planning something," said Ethel. "Impossible," said Bert. "They're only pigs." Bert and Ethel looked for the pigs for several more weeks. They advertised in the paper, they put up signs, but no one had seen their pigs. Finally, one day when they were having coffee in town, Bert said to Ethel, "I've had it with pigs. From now on, I'm sticking with vegetables." "We can grow some fine turnips in the pig pen," said Ethel. Then, one day, several months later, the post office received a large box from Florida addressed to the people missing hats, pants, dresses, shirts, and pigs. Bert and Ethel hurried down to the post office. The people who were missing clothes were already there. "Well, I'll be," said Thelma. "Here is my dress with the purple flowers, washed, ironed, and folded neat as can be. Now, who can figure that?" "What do you have for the people missing the pigs?" asked Bert. "Just a postcard," said the postmaster. "Who sent us a postcard?" said Ethel. On the front of the postcard was a picture of a sunset on a Florida beach. I wonder who sent the postcard. On the other side, it said, "Oink, for Bert and Ethel." Is that who you figured sent the postcard? I hope you enjoyed The Great Pig Escape. Until next time, have a good one.